there, it's Ashley here. Welcome back to my channel. I have my Not Too Shabby design team project to share with you today. I'm going to be making these cute little Christmas tags. I will put all the products linked in the description box for you, and if you do head over to make a purchase at Not Too Shabby, you can use the coupon code CraftyGirl to save 10% on your order. So I'm going to get started by just showing you the products I use to make my little tags, and then I'll get into the process video. So first up, I'll show you this sweet tag up close, and it has a ton of glitter on there, and I just think this mouse with the candy cane is so incredibly precious. I've got a little bell on there, and the sentiment says sweet wishes, which I think is perfect to put on a little goodie bag or a little bag filled with Christmas cookies or that kind of thing for Christmas time. So I'm just going to move these over to the side, and I'll share with you the products I use to make them. First up, I use this absolutely adorable paper pad. This is by Doodlebug, and it's called Milk and Cookies, and it is by far one of their cutest Christmas paper collections that they've come out with. It is so adorable. I love all the pink that they have in there, and the milk and cookie theme is just too cute. So I use that for the background polka dot paper. I also used my Doodlebug Lily White glitter. This is the sugar coating glitter, and I used my Quickie glue pen. Jamie does sell these in the shop. I will link it below if there is some in stock, and if not, you can always just let Jamie know that you're interested and she may be able to order some in. I also used some Doodlebug twine. That was the red, white, and blue assortment. I used some little bells, and I picked these up at my dollar store. They're just all different assorted colors. This is my DT stamp for this month. It's called Holiday Baking, and it's by Neat and Tangled, and it is so incredibly cute. I used it for last week's project, and when I saw that little mouse with the candy cane and that cute little sentiment that said sweet wishes, I just had to pair it together for some cute tags. For the tags themselves, I use this die here. This is by Lawn Fawn, and it is the Stitch Circle tags. It's an older one, but it's a goodie. I use that middle one there. And then for that little wave part at the bottom, I use the puffy cloud borders, and it gives a nice little look of snow. I think that looks so cute with the little puffiness, and it's nice because it has the little stitching on it. So let's get started, and I will show you how I made these cute little tags. So to start out with, I'm going to stamp out my little images, and so I'm going to do 4 of this little mouse. And I'm just using Memento Tuxedo black ink, and the cardstock that I'm using is just the Recollections 110-pound paper. Then I did the little candy canes there, and I'm using my Copic markers for the little mice. I'm doing them in C4 and C2, and I'm just going to do them all at once really quickly. I have it sped up so it shouldn't be too long of a coloring process. And I'm so excited to make these little tags. I don't know about you guys, but I find that every single year when Christmas comes, I make a whole bunch of tags and cards, and I always find that at the last minute, I'm running out and buying more tags. And sometimes they're like kind of what's left over, and they're not even all that cute. So I, this year, am trying to make sure that I do not go out and buy any cards or any tags because I love making them so much, and I'm going to just try this year to make extra more than I think I'll need. And if I have to, I can save them for next year. But I have a feeling that they will all get used up. So then for the little ear for the mouse, I used R13 and R11. And then I just used my black jelly pen for the nose and the cheeks. And actually, excuse me, for the ears, I used RV11 and RV13. Sorry about that. And then for the red here, I just used R27 and R14 and blended that out. And later, I'm going to go in with my Quickie glue pen and glitter, which you'll see later in the video. And then you can see how I did that for the little white spots. Then I'm just taking my little sewing scissors, and I'm just going to trim these out. There is coordinating dies that you can purchase separate for these ones, and I will have that linked below as well. But I just cut them out using my sewing scissors. They were a little bit tricky, especially the little candy cane, but I managed just fine. And you could also do the little candy cane in green or a red and green combo, or you could do it in pink, which would be really cute. And I'm just fussy cutting out the little mice now. And there's a ton of other elements in the stamp set as well that you can have the mouse holding. There's a little sugar, and there is a little milk jug and little pies. So many cute things that can be in the little mice or mouse's hands. So that's the last one. Now I'm going to take this paper, and when I went to to make it, I saw that cute little pink candy cane, so that would be really cute to use as well in another time when I'm making some. So I'm just trimming these out using my Sizzix die cutting machine, and the paper fit all 4 of these on it. And it has a really nice stitching. I love this so much. I got a lot of use out of these tags last year, and it was nice to bring it back out again to use for this year. Now I'm going to take some white cardstock, and I'm going to cut each of these out again on white cardstock. So I'm going to use them for the bottom part so that you'll be able to see the sentiment. If I left it with the polka dot, it'd be a little tricky to see the sentiment. So I wanted to cut them out again so I can have a layering bit on it. So I'm going to take those tags, and I'm going to take that stitched puffy cloud border, and I'm going to take some Post-it note tape, and then I'm going to have it hold it down. And I was checking to make sure that the Sweet Wishes sentiment would fit down there, and it fit absolutely perfect. So I'm going to run that through my die cutting machine. I won't need the little top, but the bottom just fits so perfect, and so that's how it's going to all layer up. And I'm going to do that with all 3 of the other tags. And you could also use a hillside border if you had that, and any type of stitching borders that you have, but I just wanted to use this cloud one because I thought it looked so cute, like puffy snow. So I'm just taking my ATG gun and attaching on all of these little bottom pieces. And then I'm going to take the stamp set, and I'm going to stamp out my sentiment. So I'm using the one that says Sweet Wishes, and I'm just going to stamp that on. And you could do that in red ink as well, or green ink if you wanted. That would look really cute. So I'm just adding each of those on. It fit perfectly on that little tag. Now I'm just going to attach on the little mouse and the little candy cane on each of the little tags. And I'm trying to make sure the bottom of the candy cane sticks out because I want to add glitter on it, so I want to make sure that you're able to see it. And now for the glitter part that I've been talking so much about, I'm taking my quickie glue pen and this little container of glitter, and I'm just going to take this pen. It's basically a way to add glitter or get glue in a tiny spot. So I put the little tiny spot that I wanted, and then I'm going over the snow with it. And it's basically just like a pen, so you can get in all those little fine details, and then you can add on glitter. And it just looks so cute, especially since it was a cute stitched hillside. And then I'm just sprinkling that off. And this is such a great way to use up glitters. I have so many different glitters in my stash, and I find I don't use them that often, so I have been getting a ton of use out of them with that quickie glue pen. Now I took my doodlebug twine and the bells, and I picked a different color bell for each of the little tags. I love adding bells on my tags for Christmas. It's just such a cute little touch on any tags, and it looks so sweet on little packages because it shakes and you can hear the little bell ring, which just makes me excited for Christmas. So I just put the bell on it, brought it through, and tied a knot, and then I'm just tying a bow at the front and then letting the rest hang back. And I did have a little bit of trouble getting these bells on. I always do, but they weren't as bad as the amount of trouble I had with them last year. I think the bow adds a cute little touch, but if you don't want to have the bow at the front there, you can just add the knot, and then the string will be ready for you to tie on. This would be so cute too on a wine bottle, but I love the little Sweet Wishes sentiment because I think it's good for little baked goods for the Christmas season. And then for the last one with that little silver bell, and none of the glitter came off when I was doing this. That quickie glue pen really does hold the glitter on there so nicely. And then I just took my scissors and cut off the tops of all of the twine so that it would be the same type of length. So that is my design team project for this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Again, I'll have everything linked below, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye now.